Many people claim that the Earth is not a ball, but it's a disk with approximately the same diameter. But that's not true at all. Earth is a big, huge, nice ball. And one of the last proposals recently posted on YouTube at 1st April, the day of the joke, or the day of the lie, is that maybe flat Earth space is a superfluid environment. So today's episode gonna be flashing fluids. First point is cosmos is not a fluid and Earth is a ball, not a disk. In that video,
at HostGator, nothing makes us more satisfied than
commercial HostGator again.
helping customers succeed with their websites. Make that
was deployed from the space. Do you think? So what you're looking at here, this is supposed to be one of the modules from the ISS.
Other environmentally interesting targets of opportunity during the day passes. Typically when the orbiter is on the dark side of the Earth, as it is now, at least for the next 5 to 6 minutes, the low light level black and white cameras are much better at observing the Earth's surface and the star clusters as the orbiter passes high overhead. When the orbiter moves within a daylight pass, the color cameras in the payload bay are used to get more interesting sights on the day side of the Earth.
I have no idea what that flickering back and forth light is. Why the light is flashing the way it is if they're supposed to be in space.
Now, why the lights flashing if they are in space? Because they're moving and there's some object around them which causing shadow, and they move in and out of the shadow. That's why.
Control Houston, we are using the payload bay cameras right now
This
to
is what I
hopefully
want
catch
you to
a
see.
glimpse of the Russian space station Mir as it performs an on-orbit burn. Though it will be difficult to pick.
Okay. Now when you look at this, this is supposed to be from a camera, infrared or night vision being used, infrared, thermal being used in space on the dark side, okay? This is from an STS mission. So you see all these particles, these things in the atmosphere, supposedly in space.
Mir out from the stars as they pass behind us. The payload bay cameras are positioned such that they're looking straight back behind the orbiter, where the Mir is flying at about 850 nautical miles behind us.
Okay. They're saying the Mir is flying 850 nautical miles behind them. We know that's bullshit. The Mir was never at 850 nautical miles. ISS is supposed to be at 245 miles.
No, that's absolutely correct. ISS is around 400 kilometers altitude. But if you pay attention to what they say Mir is 800 and a little bit more nautical miles behind us, not above us or below us, right? They're behind, not below, not above. They're behind. Mir is about to 800 nautical miles behind us, not below us or above us, behind us. Like I shoot two trains, right? Yeah, if you have one train in New York, and let's say another train in Los Angeles, for example, right? The train is not 800 miles above or below the other train, it's behind. Now, next point.
You know, whether it's miles or nautical miles, 850 nautical miles is way too fucking far.
It is not that far. It's behind and not below, right? Not above, behind. You simply ignore the word behind.
For where the ISS and Mir should have been, right?
They should be exactly where they have should be.
But let me show you something else here that's interesting. That's space. Here goes a controlled laboratory setting.
Yes, we see the wave. Solid. Yes, that's the laboratory test. But if you notice the dots moving, they are not stand still, and you can see that they are connected to each other, basically like a necklace. They are not independent objects which move. That's very important point.
So as you can see, people, that's the same exact thing you see in space.
No, it's not the same exact thing. It's not even close. I mean, if I spit on a surface, on the sand, it's not the same as the Niagara waterfall, right? If you piss on the grass in front of your house, it's not the same as summer rain. Simply, it's one laboratory video which have nothing to do with space, with cosmos or anything, with so many defects. I mean, you have
Superfluid helium.
but what you have here? You have snake type of lines, you have flashes, you do not have that kind of...
Close to absolute 0 degrees Kelvin.
You do not have stabilization. You do not have stable video. You have necklace type of snake type connecting lines. You do not have...
They're shooting these lasers and particles inside this liquid helium.
Yes, but the liquid fluid moves, right? And that looks like snake. The dots are connected. They are not 100% independent. 100% independent.
Fluid at almost absolute 0 degrees Kelvin.
Absolute
Let's
0
go back
degrees
to the space
Kelvin.
video. Hang on.
Let's compare the space view, right? Right. It's look like space, video. It's not too quick.
Here's the space video.
Here's the space video.
Hope it was a good one though for our friends.
You see a difference?
Thank you, sir.
Obviously I see a difference. Obviously. You must be blind if you not see a difference.
Sir, we could not see it here either. We'll wait 2 or 3 more minutes till sunrise, and then at that time give you a go for KU Stowe.
I mean, really, can you see a difference?
Word mission
Absolutely.
time of 7 days, 13 hours, and
Absolutely I see a difference.
17 minutes.
This is the
Mission
laboratory.
Control, Houston.
Look at all those stars, people.
That's not stars, that's the dots connected to each other with lines. Right. And they're all moving.
That's the laboratory.
They're all moving at the same ratio. Right, because the fluid moves. They not move independent from each other with independent speed, independent rotations, independent trajectories, independent positions. No. Obviously they are connected to each other and move at same directions
Video.
even.
That's
What?
not
Right?
space.
They move at same direction. All stars. All points into that lap video. They are connected, right, close to each other.
Here's the space video.
Here's the
The
space
Mir
video.
space station is now
Watch how good are the positions. They do not move. Every starts to move at same direction. They are not connected to each other. They are not move at same rate. They move 100% independent from each other. 100% at different directions, different speeds, different rates. It's not the same
all
at all.
visible on
Have the earth below, have the horizon, just a little bit curved.
the far left-hand side of the screen.
Here's the laboratory
Up
video.
Yes, that's the laboratory video.
Out.
You see that everything floats right above, from below to up. Right?
About an inch from the bottom of this particular
Here's the
picture.
space video.
Here's the space video. You notice stars not move at the same rate, at the same direction, the same speed with the background, right? There are no trails, there are not connections between the stars.
Here's the laboratory video.
Here's the laboratory video.
Okay, the Mir space station
Fluid
is
dynamics,
the
people.
small flashing
With
light
dynamics, but that's not
in
true.
the center, about an inch
Fluid
from
dynamics.
Camera Charlie on a monitor.
the left-hand side of the screen. It's slowly
Space.
Hell on the camera.
Yes.
it
Laboratory.
is slowly
And you not see a difference, right? You must be blind.
closer to the
Superfluid
left-hand side
helium.
and is has a
You've
very
just
light
seen
flashing
quantum
to
fluids
it.
in action. Superfluid helium.
Superfluid helium cannot achieve that even for $1 million. You cannot do it with the superfluid helium.
To the center of the screen.
At
very
close to
faint.
absolute 0 degrees Kelvin.
Yes, but everything moves independent from each other at different directions, different positions, different speeds, different angles. Everything is independent from the rest. Everything. It's not like the laboratory video.
A fluid. That's space.
Yeah.
They're using
Flashing visually. though, we're not
lasers.
sure that might be,
They're using chemtrails to reflect the sun's light back up into the sky to create these particle
This is Mission
light
Control, Houston.
type
Once again,
environment
we
for the
were just
celestial
able to
stars.
spot the
You name
Mir
it.
spacecraft as it flies about at 850
There you go, people.
nautical
You
miles
saw it for
behind the sky.
yourselves.
Yes, we saw it for ourselves. That's called UFOs.
There it is. This is supposed to be space. What I showed you was in a laboratory.
You showed nothing. You showed a laboratory and you claim that the laboratory is space. That's not space. That's the space. That's the cosmos.
In a control setting. That was the other video. Superfluid helium.
Superfluid helium. That's not even a chance to happen. The Mir station was observed by ground astronomers for many things. ISS observed from amateur astronomers. You cannot project that with lasers into the sky. With the chemtrails. Especially moving thing which moves towards the sky. Right? It's not in the one position. It's not even a chance to happen that way. So that's it. We're gonna definitely see difference between the lab video and the space video. And the difference is very simple, because one is a lab video and the other is a space video. Right? That's very simple. And to jump to a conclusion that Earth must be flat, or the cosmos must be fluid, because maybe a mission can be fake. It's almost the same to say that USA is hologram, because Trump lie on everything. That's it. That's very simple. No, they are not super cold fluids. Cosmos is real. You see the moon. Moon is not projections with lasers. See the stars. Stars are not projections with lasers. That's not having a chance to happen.